Dairy News 7x7 is a unique channel dedicated to the news from dairy industry. Every week you receive brief on top 7 dairy news on this YouTube channel from India and abroad. These news could be seen in detail on our channel dairynews7x7.com also. You may write in the comment box on the dairy topics of your interest. We will try to develop news feature on the same. Your constant feedback and patronage to this channel is our source of Top 7 dairy news from the week of May 6th will cover ramp up testing of food products, Delhi High Court to FSSAI. Amul may take over Sanchi, State Dairy Federation of Madhya Pradesh. From plenty to parched, delay in milk subsidy release in Karnataka. The impact of rising temperatures on Indian dairy. Delhi High Court, city dairies fail statutory compliances. Rabobank report, recovery in global milk prices has cooled slightly. And GDT dairy price index moves up by 1.8%. Dear friends, before we begin our news of the week, here is a brief announcement. Based on your feedback, we are switching our weekly dairy news to a fortnightly edition. But don't worry, we are not leaving you hanging. Instead, we will be delivering special features on breaking news throughout the week. Thanks for your support. We are dedicated to keeping you informed and engaged. Here comes the news of the week. The Delhi High Court stressed the need to ramp up testing of food products in the national capital to ascertain their quality, saying the food cycle has become corrupted, and being the apex body, the FSSAI needs to take steps to ensure that there is enough testing. Noting that 25 samples per food safety officer per month is the prescribed norm for testing, the court remarked that appropriate random testing has to be carried out given the city's population. On being told that currently the cost of testing any food product, which is between Rs 5,000 and Rs 12,000, depending on the product being tested, has to be borne by the individual seeking such a test, the court orally remarked that such a burden has to be borne by the state. Why should it fall on private citizens? State will pay for it, it said. Amul considers takeover of Sanchi Dairy a beloved brand in Madhya Pradesh. The state government aims to emulate Gujarat's Amul model with Sanchi, anticipating benefits for dairy farmers. Talks are ongoing, with Amul showing interest in acquisition. However, the government is cautious, wary of potential political conflicts. Chief Minister Mohan Yadav attended meetings to ensure milk procurement and farmer interests. Despite efforts, a collaboration MOU at the Ujjain summit didn't materialize. Sanchi, managed by the Madhya Pradesh State Cooperative Federation, offers a diverse range of dairy products. The decision on Amul's role in MP is pending government approval, aiming for a win-win for all stakeholders. Ravi, a dairy farmer in Kilara village, Mandya district, relies on dairy farming and paddy cultivation for income. But drought forced him to sell cows due to fodder scarcity. Similar stories echo across Mandya, Kolar, Tumakuru and Bengaluru rural, major milk producing districts in Karnataka. The state, grappling with its worst drought in 4 decades, faces delayed milk subsidy payments, exacerbating farmers' woes. KMF, Karnataka's leading dairy cooperative, records a decline in milk procurement amid rising arrears. The delayed monsoon and bureaucratic delays compound the plight of dairy farmers, highlighting the urgent need for support and relief measures. KMF sources said they are saddled with arrears. Dues to the tune of Rs 450 crore remains from the previous BJP government. There is also Rs 212 crore pending, both of which add up to about 700 crore. This money was to be given to the farmers in the previous financial year. India faces a scorching summer in 2024, with the IMD predicting prolonged heat waves. Last year ranked as the second hottest in 122 years, signifying an alarming trend. Rising temperature expected to surge by plus minus 1.2 degree to plus minus 3.5 degree centigrade by 2050 pose dire consequences for agriculture and livestock. Heat stress already impacts milk supply, with Lancet forecasting a 25% reduction in production by 2085. The northern plains, contributing 30% of India's milk, suffer from heat stress, leading to substantial production losses. Government initiatives aim to develop heat-tolerant cattle traits and climate-resilient practices. However, the adoption among smallholders dairy farmers remains a challenge. highlighting the need for comprehensive national strategies integrating advisory services, financial support, and insurance schemes. Delhi High Court announced plans to launch a pilot project at Madanpur Khadar Dairy to address safety concerns, including the use of banned drugs like oxytocin. The bench observed that the city's designated dairies are not complying with the statutory framework inasmuch as they do not have mandatory licenses from the MCD, Delhi Government's Animal Husbandry Department, the Delhi Pollution Control Committee, and Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. Noting non-compliance with statutory regulations, it directed immediate action and formed a team for oversight. Concerns were raised about dairies near landfills, with officials pledging action by 2026. The court urged increased testing of milk-containing products and questioned police efforts in curbing oxytocin distribution. It emphasized the need for accountability and swift action to safeguard public health and animal welfare. The recovery in global milk prices evident in late 23 and continuing into early 24 has cooled slightly in quarter 2, according to new research published by Rabobank. Let us look at the regional dairy markets. USA. Milk production has lagged the prior year for 9 months, but a slight gain is expected to 24 as margins improve due to higher second half milk prices. In EU, prolonged wet conditions are causing delays in fieldwork and tempering milk volumes as the seasonal peak approaches. China. Rabobank expects 2024 net dairy imports to decline by 8% year on year due to a prolonged increase in domestic milk production and a weak recovery in domestic demand. South America, with feed costs low and milk prices improving, production should start to recover from third quarter onwards. Australia, a milk production recovery is underway and momentum should be maintained heading into 24-25 season. New Zealand, a forecast of New Zealand $8.4 per kg milk solids will be broadly profitable across the 24-25 season for New Zealand dairy farmers. After going backwards in March, the global dairy trade market has recovered its momentum, with the 24 New Zealand dairy season likely to end on a high note. In the latest auction, whole milk powder rose 2.4% and cheddar 6%, contributing to the GDT index rise of 1.8%. Anhydrous milk fat prices are now the highest in the 15-year history of the GDT, reaching $7,124 per ton. They have increased by 60% over the past year. At a whisker around $6,600, butter prices are also close to the record $7,000 reached in mid-22. In the past 6 months, the GDT price index has risen 12%, overcoming that 5% fall in March. Comparing GDT prices with Indian NCDFI, the butter prices are still around Rs 200 per kg up at GDT, and SMP prices are around Rs 25 per kg better at Indian NCDFI.
Thanks for watching Dairy News 7x7 channel with news update from last 7 days. To continue receiving update from this channel, I, Kuldeep Sharma, request you to subscribe this channel and share and like the video. And also, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.